Strength Club Advisor?
Yeah, that's a new group of high school.
Marilyn, you get to go.
Support kids around.
Okay. No, that's what I thought it was.
Good evening, everybody. Tonight's meeting, Board of Education agenda, it's a special meeting of August 13th, 2015. Thank you for coming. Please silence or turn off your cell phones and note the locations of the emergency exits. And as I said, I'd like to call the meeting to order at 7:34. If we could just have a minute or a moment of silence for staff members and families that may have lost a loved one of late. And if we could stand for the flag salute, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. In accordance with the provisions of the Open Public Meetings Act, a public notice of this meeting has been sent to board members, all district schools, the Herald News, the Trends, the Record, AIM West Milford, the Messenger, West Milford Town Hall, the County Superintendent's Office, the Board Attorney, and Cablevision of Warwick, and posted in the Administration Building. Copies of the board meeting calendar resolution were provided to all local media, Town Hall, Township Library, and all district schools. Roll call, Mrs. Francisco, please.
Mr. Babbitt?
Here.
Mr. Bailey? Mr. Dever? Mr. Drew? Mr. Foodie?
Present?
Mrs. Keppy? Here. Mrs. O'Brien? Here. Mr. Robbins? Mrs. Schultz?
Here.
You have a quorum.
Thank you. Need a motion for the executive session resolution, please?
I'd like to make a motion to approve the following resolution. Resolve that the board go into an executive session at 9 p.m. for approximately 60 minutes for the purpose of discussing personnel, negotiations, and matter of attorney-client privilege.
Second?
That executive session minutes will not be released until such time as the privilege or confidentiality is no longer applicable.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. Superintendent's report, Mr. Rashika?
Okay, just a couple of things we want to talk about. Basically, as you know, we are doing a considerable amount of construction going on within the district, and everything seems to be moving in the right direction. I could say that the science rooms, I know for sure, are in a good place, and everything else, as I said, is moving along, so we should be good for September 1st. Get in there. One of the things I'd like to share with the board tonight, too, is that I will give this out later on. There's a committee called the Highlands Family Success Center. They're doing a community breakfast for information this coming Tuesday. Unfortunately, I cannot attend, but I'm going to ask that our Director of Curriculum and perhaps some of our board members would like to go. It's at 10 a.m. and I will give you the information. But what's good about this is it's actually a committee of folks who are trying to do some good things, and a lot of it has to do with some of the families that need assistance and even some of our students. So I thought it would be a good idea for the Board of Education, myself and Dan, to be in a collaborative fashion to get together and hear some of their concerns, and we'll work together. And certainly we can rely on each other to move ahead. So Mrs. Santos is the lady who's heading this up, and again, I will share this information with you. Just as an update for hiring, I think I interviewed so far 17 or 18 people coming into the district. Some are for people who have left, and some are for people that retired. So we have made a lot of progress over the past few weeks, hence the special meeting tonight, so that we're not doing an abundance of new appointments at the next meeting. So, but that's pretty much where we are. So we're moving ahead. The summer programs are now complete. Anything that we were running, ESY and so forth, is all over. And so there's just a lot of work going on in the schools, cleaning up and getting ready for the start of the school year. So that's it.
Thank you. Mrs. Francisco, special reports on correspondence?
I have nothing to report.
Thank you. And there's no legal report this evening as well. So we'll move on to President's report. I did send out an email to the Township Board of Ed committee members yesterday with regard to an upcoming tentative meeting. And right now, only one member is present, which is Inga. And Kevin, you're the alternate. I only received a response from Inga. So I'm hoping that I get responses from some of the other board members, although I think Kevin, would you be available for either of those days? Because I believe Mr. Devers still away on business.
What were the days? I haven't checked.
Next Wednesday, or Thursday, 19th or 20th? 18th and 19th? One of those nights.
18th, I know I can. 19th and 20th, I will be around.
Okay, so the 19th or the 20th. And the time was tentative also, 6, 7, 7:30?
6 is good, yeah.
6?
I can, yeah, anything after 5, I can pretty much make it.
And you're still,
Yeah, just keep me posted on the times.
I'll get back to you on the definite time and location. It'll
Okay.
probably be over at Town Hall.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, petitions and requests. Petitioners who have requested to speak prior to meeting will first with 5 minutes for petitioner for a period of 30 minutes, and then time permitting, other petitions and requests limited to 5 minutes per petitioner will be allowed until the 30-minute period transpires. Petitioners speaking during petitions and requests are asked to address topics listed for special action in the agenda. All speakers are asked to give their full name, spell their last name, and provide their address. Speakers may not use the names of students during petitions and requests. Would anybody like to come up and speak?
Doris Aronson, 19 Barefoot, Chair of the Township of West Milford Health Advisory Board. I don't know what's on your agenda, but I'd like a brief overview of what's being done in your schools, possibly starting with 4th grade, about street drug education. That seems to be perhaps the most serious health problem that can be dealt with. Thank you.
Thank you. Would anybody else like to come up and speak?
Seeing none, move to close petitions and requests.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. Thank you. I need a motion to adopt the agenda as presented. Please note there is a hand carry under education, item number 2. And I believe that your agendas are marked with Post-it.
Pull under 19 and first.
Page 7.
Right.
Under 19, there's 2 names that are
Yeah,
pulled.
just so you know, the only reason why they're being pulled is I had a question as to if the appointments of .6 or whatever the case may be is correct, and Dr. Gruden wasn't available today, so I want to play it safe and make sure we have the right appointment there, so we'll wait till next time.
I'd like to make a motion to adopt the agenda as presented, including the hand carry and the 2 people that were pulled under number 19 in personnel.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Mrs. Kepi, would you mind moving education?
Under education, I would like to move item number 1, please.
Second.
Discussion. Seeing none, roll call.
Ms. O'Brien?
Yes.
Mr. Drew?
Yes.
Mr. Foodie?
Yes.
Mrs. Kepi?
Yes.
Mr. Babbitt?
Yes.
Mrs. Schultz?
Yes. Item number 2.
Sorry, it's okay. Under education, I would like to move item number 2.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Ms. O'Brien?
Yes.
Mr. Drew?
Abstain for now.
Mr. Foodie?
Yes.
Mrs. Kepi?
Yes.
Mr. Babbitt?
Yes.
Mrs. Schultz?
Yes.
Yes. Mr. Drew?
Yes.
Thank you. But that was discussed in Education
Yeah.
Committee. Thank you, Mrs. Kepi. Mrs. O'Brien, Personnel Student Affairs?
I'd like to move items number 1 through 22, again reiterating the two changes under number 19, the two people that were pulled for this particular conference.
I need a second first.
Second?
All in favor? Any discussion? Mr.
I'd
Foodie?
like to pull 21 for a separate vote, please.
Do I need to make a
No motion on that.
Yeah,
motion on
no.
that? Okay.
Any other discussion? So we're moving items 1 through 22, 1 through 20,
And 22.
and 22.
Right.
Okay, any discussion on those? All right, roll call?
Ms. O'Brien.
Yes.
Mr. Drew.
Yes.
Mr. Foodie.
Yes.
Mrs. Kepi.
Yes.
Mr. Babbitt.
Yes.
Mrs. Schultz.
Yes.
I'd like to move item number 21, please.
Need a second?
Second?
Discussion?
Board members might not be aware, but Mr. Deo was out in the audience. So I wanted to thank him personally for joining the West Milford School District, and for the rest of the board members who might not have had the chance to meet him. He's the gentleman up in the front row there, and I just want to again say thank you.
He will be part of the West Milford staff once we vote on this.
That's right.
So without further ado, roll call, please.
Ms. O'Brien.
Absolutely, yes. Welcome aboard.
Mr. Drew.
Yes.
Mr. Foodie.
Yes.
Mrs. Kepi.
Yes.
Mr. Babbitt.
Yes.
Mrs. Schultz.
Yes.
Okay.
I would just like to thank Mr. Foodie for sitting in on the committee, along with all the other committee members, to help facilitate the hiring of a new Upper Greenwood Lake principal, Mr. Deo. Welcome, and I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
That concludes Personnel Student Affairs for this evening.
Thank you.
Norm.
Would you like to say a few words? Yeah, sure. Just want to say that Mr. Deo is coming out of, it's been last 3 years as an assistant principal and has a varied background, even beyond that point. He will be coming up from Cherry Hill, so if anyone has an apartment for rent or perhaps something you want to sell, he will be in the market shortly. So we want to welcome Mr. Deo, and I'm just going to introduce him once again, Stephen Deo.
Thank you very much, and thank you to the board for giving me this opportunity. I'm so excited to be here. It is going to be a transition for me as I now become a member of this great community, but I guarantee you that I will work very hard and give you my absolute best to serve the parents, the staff, the students of this great community. Again, I thank you from the bottom of my heart for welcoming me into your family, and God bless. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, Budget and Finance. Mr. Drew, would you mind moving the items under Budget and Finance this evening?
I can't see any reason not to move them all, so I move items 1 through 5 under Budget and Finance.
Second.
At this time.
Any discussion? Mr. Foodie?
On number 5, it says to access Orange and Rockland utilities for our usage. We didn't supply EMIX with billing for the last 12 months, or
They only needed the most current bills,
they just, okay,
and it was only for Orange and Rockland.
okay.
But they also have to go and confirm everything with Orange.
With Orange and Rockland.
And part of the difficulty is the fact that we were part of the ACES bids that went out, so some suppliers need a form, a waiver form signed off on, otherwise they won't be able to take part in the auction.
Okay.
So they have to basically acknowledge that we're releasing their their bids to ACES.
Okay. I'm just glad that we're doing this. It's another opportunity for us to save money for the district. Just wish we could have done it a little sooner, but we're doing it, which is the important thing.
Mrs. Francisco, how much did you say the savings?
They're estimating about $48,000 a year.
That's significant. Thank you. Any other discussion with regards to 1 through 5 budget and finance? Roll call, please.
Ms. O'Brien?
Yes.
Mr. Drew?
Yes.
Mr. Foodie?
Yes.
Mrs. Kepi?
Yes.
Mr. Babbitt?
Yes.
Mrs. Schultz?
Yes. Thank you for that, Mr. Drew. Executive session, need a motion?
I'd like to make a motion at, depending on what time you're looking at here, I see 7:47 PM. 7:50, okay. To go into executive session for the purpose of discussing personnel negotiations and matter of attorney-client privilege.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
We're not voting on anything, right? Yeah, so-
And we're not having a second session of petitions and requests.
Not on a special meeting.
Okay, so then we will adjourn from executive session. So I need a motion
To adjourn?
to adjourn from executive session.
Make the motion, I make the motion, we adjourn from executive session.
And I second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, so we're going to go into executive session, and then the meeting will
Because it doesn't call.
end from there. We're back from executive session. And
Motion to adjourn. Sending letters to
Second.
each other.
all in favor?
Using the
Any
Hebrew
opposed?
alphabet.
Okay,
With English
meeting is officially adjourned, 8:40 PM. Thank you very much for coming, everybody.
Using the Hebrew characters. And that's what we did. That was the first
Want to know? 17 minutes, 33 seconds of recorded time.
Yeah, I believe.
But we'd use
Me and wanting
the Hebrew letters
to guys.
to spell the English.